What's going on, y'all? How you doing? Uh, there's just you see all this stuff going down with Budweiser, and I'm hearing that the women are coming out of the woodworks. That's just beautiful because that Dylan Mulvaney, not only with Bud Light, the Nike, and their bras, and they got this little scrawny. You can tell he's a guy. You can tell it. I mean, you can just tell. And they got his bony little worse than a little 5-year-old boy kind of body, wearing sports bras and active wear from Nike. I'm sorry, I've been trying to hold this together. And then now, I heard that Bud Light, they said nothing for a while, but all of a sudden they came out and Bud Light has Trump 2024 on it, and all, they've got a couple of other patriotic cans and stuff. I mean, it's already they've already started changing and rearranging. Uh, that that VP has been gotten rid of. There are more and more things that people are finding out that they've been had and they've been duped and had the wool pulled over their eyes and all that kind of thing. And another deal, what I told y'all a long time ago, the closer it gets, they are starting to eat their own. Okay, they are starting to throw each other under the bus. George Soros says he doesn't know anything about old Bragg, but yeah, he donated $1 million, and you're not going to tell me that he don't know where that $1 million is part of it's going to, right? You know what I mean? George Soros is one of the kingpins in the whole 9 yards, and let me tell you something. Now, George Soros has already had an international arrest warrant out for him. Putin had one out for him first, and then later on, China had one for him. But we're harboring the son of a bum, okay? And that's one of the biggest deals. Now, everybody really, 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 really needs to understand. They are not literally coming after us, the people. They're more or less coming after our government. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, everybody really needs to find out where they stand, because all this LGBT stuff, for what, they're going to be pushing back left and right. And everybody else, if you have any kids, grandkids, or whatever, by God, stand up for them. Because these son of guns, they can't reproduce, but they can recruit. And that's what they're doing. You understand? It's a little weenie roller. That's what I did the epoxy. Yeah, I got some more epoxy. I did the bottom layer on it and stuff. Getting that done. I got some things to button up on it. But this here is something I haven't done anything in the past couple of days, y'all. I've been trying to get the epoxy a little bit. Wasn't able to do a video on that. I'll try to work something out. But there's more in the political sphere and all, to where the news and the mainstream media that was backpacking for old Joe Biden and carrying that load for him and all that, well, they ain't doing that no more. There's a lot of people that are starting to come out, like Chucky Todd and what's her name? Richard Maddow, from MSNBC. Yeah, these the closer it gets, and the same thing with morning morons. They they just don't really understand what the real world is about. The main thing what I'm concerned about is, you see the things happening with the Walmarts, Walmart's closing, laying off people all over the place. Well, that's only the start, y'all. Like I told you a while back, Walmart's already canceled over $1 billion worth of merchandise, and they're only one of the many, I mean, from Kohl's and other places that have canceled orders from China. Well, that's not going to leave any trucks rolling, stores open, that kind of deal. That is where it's headed. Now, it's going to be more electronics and all that. Now, everybody really needs to pay attention to where your groceries and your meat is coming from, because they are shipping in cows and meat from Brazil. And I've also heard China as well. Make sure you know where your food is coming from. You understand? I don't shop at Walmart. I told my wife, get very few things at Walmart, because there are some things that you can save some money on that are the same with everybody else, but their meat and things like that, not so much. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things to where it comes from all over the world in Walmart. So that's why I like getting things that are local. You need to do the same. Oh, mercy. There are uh, people that are coming out against Fauci. Uh, Patrick Bet David has a PBT or PBD. Patrick Bet David, yeah, PBD, on YouTube. He talks to Alan West. And there's some other things going on with China to where they are cutting loose from Fauci. He's about to have a lot of just class action lawsuits against Fauci. A lot of the drug, Pfizer and all that, they're in it too. There is many things that people need to check around what's happening with your food, where your kids are going to school, what they're being taught, who their teachers are. Start calling your networks, your TV networks, your newspapers, your the police station, the whole 9 yards, or what. Don't be scared to talk to them. They're a civil servant. You pay their salary with your tax dollars. You understand? Don't be scared of them. Not a damn thing that they can do to you by you asking them a question. Don't be scared of them, man. That's one of the problems with people nowadays. And that's just a few. I didn't want to chat you up too much, but that's just a few things that are coming out left and right. I mean, there's just more and more stuff that's happening. Check out Monkey Works. All right, check out Monkey Works. He talks about all that stuff that's happening over in Europe. Tells you, what's moving, what type of planes and everything. A lot of things that's going on there that you can find out from Monkey Works. All right, Reuters, you got to listen to what they say, because Reuters is over in England and they've been bought out by George Soros from a long time ago. Okay? They are just so far up George Soros' wazoo is pathetic. The Al Jazeera America, English, I think it's what it is. Yeah, Al Jazeera English, because they're from the Middle East. Like I say, the NTD, DW, NTD's out of Japan, DW's out of Germany. Uh, you just got to look around, but mainly Mark Dice, the liberal hive mind, and that Patrick Bet David, he's one to where, yeah, and of course Alan West, listen to him. These guys, Dan Bongino, of course, trust me, y'all. Okay, you're not going to hear anything truthful on your TV. You're going to have to dig for it. You're going to have to look for it to find the truth. And the ones that are vigilant on this are the ones that are going to be able to do better long run. You understand? because you're taking the time to find out what's happening and all, and then you know a little bit more than the average Joe. See how that works? I got more, y'all. I'm gonna try to be doing some more epoxy. I've I'm warming up to where I can get some things done. So I just wanted to chat y'all up for a little bit, tell y'all, hey, what's up? I appreciate y'all checking in with me. I've been trying to answer all the comments and everything that I can when I can, I promise. So y'all keep it up. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. And I'll be back. I got more. Always got more. Later.